What's going on, guys? Anyways, today I'm just going to do a little equipment update. So anyways, I'm just going to start out with actually like my truck first. It's a 2003 F-150. It's got the 4.6 liter engine in it, four-wheel drive, V8, the XL. Pretty nice. I mean, but no power or anything on the inside. Nice bird crap right there. Anyways, I got 315 75 16s on there, so it's pretty much just about 35s. Back tires, they're getting worn down pretty good, so I got some looking at getting some Goodyear Duratrax for her, so I think that'll be pretty sweet. Trailer, it's a 7x14. I think they're called cargo trailers. I think that's what the brand is. We can go look over here though. Just kind of cleaning it out today. Pine straw, guys. So covered wagon. That's what it is. Covered wagon. 7x14. Pine straw, like I said, that's not even anything. I mean, I had 350 bales delivered, and I need like 350 more delivered. Some firewood that I cut up. So like I said, it's a 7x14. This is the interior. The floor was, we actually Herculined it. And it does a pretty good job. I mean, it's holding up. Gives the force a good grip, so that way you're not just spinning tires like all the time. I got these racks. The only issue is they screw in. There's the hole right here, and you got to screw them in there. And with the weight of the trimmers and everything, they've both backed out on me and just stripped right out of there. So I don't know if I can screw them into the studs or not, but that's the only issue I'm having with them right now. Is there's just having that one screw in there in the bottom just isn't enough. So I may have to make something to where I can have like a couple more screws in there or something. But anyways, I'm just kind of going through here, cleaning a bunch of this crap out. I just keep my weed eater string right now on this. This is just another spool. I just don't have another thing to put it on. And this is the Echo .095, and I like this stuff. It works pretty good. And this is the Gator line, and that stuff works really well too. It's the twisted kind of, you guys can see that stuff right there. It's pretty nice. I got another roll of something else. I've never really actually used it. Power Care, Maxi Edge, that's what it is. And this stuff, I love this stuff. You can get this up at like Tractor Supply, but the only problem is it only comes in this, so you can't get the roll like that. But that stuff right here will last a long time. Up in the front, I got these shelves made. This one's kind of like a workbench kind of deal, and then that's really more of the shelf down there. I've got the whatever you call it, so your stuff you put in here won't slide out, so there's something holding in. Husky toolbox screwed in there, so it's not going anywhere. It's pretty much a paper towel holder. I just don't have paper towels on it, but I just keep some extra things hanging from it, and bar and chain oil, some of my 2-cycle lubricants, more oil, and then like all my paperwork, anything like that, valuable, keep it up there. Now a lot of this black stuff you see, Cobalt, I don't remember what the actual like name of it is, but it's made by Cobalt, so you can get up there at Lowe's. And the only problem is it says it holds quite a bit of weight, but I've had a lot of them break. So and that's happened like 4 or 5 whatever times. So I wouldn't recommend like putting anything like super heavy on there. Like Even a backpack blower, I wouldn't put that on, even though it says it holds up to like, I want to say like 50 pounds, maybe 70 I want to say, but I don't know. But the black backpack blower, you know, that's only like 20, 25 pounds and just snaps like that. And you would think with there being support right there in that beam, it wouldn't do that, but it did. Just keep some hand tools in here. Backpack sprayer works really nice. So what I ended up doing for my backpack blowers was I took this 2x4, just one whole 2x4, and it runs all the way down there. And then I got a lip. This right here is like a piece of trim that goes all the way around it, like that right there. So it just runs around the whole entire thing. And I've got that screwed in several places, and it actually goes into the studs back there. I don't know if you guys can see that one right there. Yeah. And then so anyways, that piece of 2x4 is screwed into that in numerous places. And then I just bought these little hangers. You can get these at like Lowe's and Home Depot. They're like maybe like $1 or something each, and screwed those straight into the 2x4, so that way blower will hang, and then your tube, instead of it like just being out here or like laying, a lot of guys you'll see where their tubes go down, but I don't really care for that, and so made good use of it by my tubes actually going up. Just make sure it's not like too high, otherwise your tubes will be hitting the roof up here. So anyways, got my Echo PB250. You know, this was in one of my last videos. This was like probably this was my first gas blower, guys. Pretty nice. Like I said, I'm just doing some cleanup right now. Garbage bin, gotta have a garbage bin, guys. And one of the things I recommend is if you get a garbage bin, get it with wheels. It'll save your back like so much. And anyways, that used to be like it was like 20 bucks or something up at Home Depot, and I used to just put like my sticks and whatever in there. Well, then it just started getting wear and tear because it's a really cheap garbage can. So you see it's got all this stuff, so it really just, it's not heavy duty. So I just started using it for trash. This is pretty much most of my lawn equipment. I got a couple other little things. Anyways, I'll go through it real quick. And I've been doing this. This is going on my 3rd year now, guys. And like, this is what I've grown to. So if I can do it, you can do it, you know? And I started out with a 21-inch, what was it? Not a Toro, Troy-built push mower. That's what it was. 21-inch self-propelled Troy-built push mower. And then I went to Home Depot and I bought that handheld blower in the trailer. And then I found a Ryobi expanded weed eater, the curve shaft, you know. And then I bought the edger attachment. But they were all like returned, so they were, you know, you got so much off or whatever. So we'll just kind of go through the walkthrough. So this is my PE 225 Echo stick edger. This weed eater, the Steel FS76, it's a little bit older. I'm actually going to end up selling it off, as well as this Echo SRM 2100 weed eater. Both of those I'm going to end up selling, so that way I can just sell those two and then get myself one brand new weed eater. I don't know, I'm probably going to look into getting another one of these, which is the SRM 225, and if I do get another one, I'm probably going to put another Edge Pro on it. Or I'm looking at the Steel, what is it, this FS70R, I think is what it is. Lightweight, but still gives you more power than what this will give you. Or and I was looking at the Steel FS90R, but I mean that's got a lot of power and everything. It's just, it seems to be a little bit heavier than what I want. I got my Echo CS370 chainsaw. Yeah, 16-inch bar on it right there. So not really made for, you know, cutting trees down or anything, but I'm not really in that business anyway, so it does me just fine if I need to cut branches or something like that. Right here is like my pride and joy. Both of these I got this fall, BR 600 Magnums. They are sweet, guys. Like, if you gotta blow a lot of leaves, I highly recommend it. I couldn't tell you what this is right off the bat, just because my sticker is worn off, so I'd have to look that up and then put it in the description for you guys. It's an Echo. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, it's got the 225 motor on it, and it's the, not the long ones, but not the short ones, but like the medium size hedge pruners. I love them. Love them, guys. And then we'll go to my Steel HS45, the really short shrub pruners, and these work out pretty good. But I probably use these medium sized ones right here more than anything. I got the HCA. No, that's not HCA. This is the HCA 266. Yeah, HCA 266. These are the long pole pruners with the articulating head on them. Works pretty nice. The only dumb thing I think about it is the way this actually bends. You would think it would bend forward, but it only bends backwards. It only goes to like 7 degrees forward, and then like you can like rotate it all the way back. And I think that's kind of stupid, because if you want to trim something angled like this, you actually have to turn the trimmer around to where it's like upside down on you, almost like you're edging with a weed eater or something. Over here I have my Echo PB 500T, and I haven't sold it. I guess I'm just going to keep it as really a backup, or if I ever had like a third guy having to blow, or I could throw it on another trailer if I was going to run another crew or something. And then I got this PB 403. I actually don't own this blower. It's my girlfriend's family, and they were letting me borrow it when I started out my 2014 season. The only issue right now, I mean, it runs and everything, and of course it's not a powerful blower, so during the summertime it would do just fine for blowing driveways or something off. But it's got these little rubber mounts right here, and the ones on the bottom, well, there's one on the bottom and it's like completely shot, and these other two are like about to go. So that whole this whole unit right here would like literally just about fall off if these two brackets right here just break anymore. And so that's why it's got that bungee cord right there, and that was just kind of like the last day I used it. I just kind of threw that all together just so it would like get me through like 2 more yards. And plus, orange kind of is like my lawn care color, I guess you could say. So it matches, right? This is the Husqvarna all-wheel drive push mower. Even though it's pretty heavy for a push mower, so I wouldn't recommend it if you were just going to go out and do a couple yards. Grab your push mower and then throw it in the back of your truck, because like I said, it is pretty heavy. It does a good job cutting though, and the all-wheel drive definitely saves your butt whenever you're having to like mow up like a steep hill or something like that. I only bring it out on the occasion though. So then next I got the Skag walk behind 36 inch, and if you're looking for a walk behind, I highly do not recommend the belt drives, guys. Like I bought this thing last year and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so awesome, another mower. But like now it's just like, it sucks. Like I dread like cutting with it, just because yeah, you have to manhandle it so much, and it really wears you down like after like a couple yards. And so I'm actually probably going to end up selling it and looking at like the Exmark Vantage or something like that, like a stand-on, just because I want it to be more productive, guys, because I love my Skag Cheetah right here. But the only issue is if let's say something happened to it and it had to be sent off to the shop to get repaired. Well, now I'm out of a mower for like a week, you know what I'm saying? And my idea was that if something was to happen to my cheetah, that at least this would get me through some yards or something like that. And it would, but it would just be a pain in the butt. And so that's where, you know, if it was like a hydrostatic, especially the stand-on, like the either the Skag, was it the V Pro or something like that, I think is what it is, or the X Mark Vantage, you know, that would still be very productive even with a 36-inch deck, and it would still cut me a lot of grass and save my butt in case of an emergency like that. You know, you could still, it would take you a little bit more time, but you would still get a lot more cut. I think the only thing I've had wrong with it, you see I put that new bearing in there not that long ago, and when I bought it, I actually put new tires on it. What are they, like Never Flats, whatever, in the front. Repainted that deck. That's my, I put a decal on there too. These handles right here break all the time if something puts pressure on them. So luckily I have a welder, so I can actually weld them back up. And I do keep a spare one on me, but right now that one's broken, so I got to get around to welding it. But 284.9 hours, so 285 hours on it. But yeah, I'll never own another one, and it's not Skag or anything. I love their mowers. I just can't stand the walk behinds, or the belt drives at least. And but I guess you gotta learn, right? Learn from experience. And then this, of course, well, I got this thing on it, the Skag Cheetah with a 48-inch cut. Needs to be pressure washed though, but I'm waiting. Hopefully when March comes around or something, hopefully we'll get a nice day like in the 70s where I can actually get out and pressure wash it without turning into an icicle. And I wonder how many hours I got, like over 300 hours on here or something, because I used it a lot, guys. $310.9 hours, so 311 hours. It's kind of hard to tell. You guys can't see it. But I keep up with all my oil changes every 100 hours, blow the air filter out. I'm probably going to order another air filter though, just so I have it on hand. Keep my trash picker upper tool right here. Actually nice because it just slides right in there and it doesn't move, but it's out of my way, so it's not sitting in my lap or out here like you see some guys, and then whenever you're trying to mow, it's getting in the way. Really nice though. So anyways, that's a quick little review of some of my equipment. I'm gonna end up pausing it, I guess, and I'm gonna go over here and show you some of my other equipment. Alright, to sum this video up, I got everything back in here. Weed eater, pruners, edger, 2 Cycle gas cans. Still got one in the back of my truck. Long pole pruners if I need to use those for something. String still where it is. Got my garbage cans. The blue one, like I said, is for trash, and the black one is for like sticks, just, you know, the sticks and stuff like that, I guess. And anyways, got some stuff back there, straighten up a little bit, and then of course got my other handheld pruners hanging up, some handheld tools right there, backpack blowers still right there, and then both of the blowers, they're hanging up right there, quite nice. Mowers parked in here offset, so that way you can easily walk up to the front if you need to. Gives you a good bit of space. But yeah, blowers hanging up pretty nice. Got some cones out if I need them. That's my old business named Green Lawn Care, so I just keep that up there for right now. Hopefully, if I ever get like a shop or something, I'll put that in there. Good memories, right? So, but yeah, like I said, this is going to be going on like my 3rd year of actually like trying to get my business growing here and everything. And you know, because I started out with 1 yard, guys. 1 yard, like I said, a little Troy-Bilt 21-inch push mower, and I'd go over and I'd cut this guy's grass every single Saturday. Every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, I'd go over there and I'd push mow his grass, and then I'd edge it and I weeded it with this little battery-powered weed eater he had. And then, like I said, I saved up a little bit of money, bought my own cheap little edger, and bought my weed eater and everything, and that little blower. Started out like that. I would walk around door to door, guys, and this was like, I was like 16 years old, guys, because I had just gotten my truck, and I'd walk around door to door, knock on people's door, talk to them, ask them if they'd like their grass to be cut, if they'd like to join on my business, like get on the schedule. And you know, you'd have people, no, you know, we got somebody, or we just hired somebody. And then, you know, you pick up a couple people, yeah, you know, we'd like to have you come cut our grass and whatever. And you know, that's just how it started, you know. And then one of the things I actually started doing was Craigslist. You know, I mean, there's a lot of posts on there, but if you go on there and make some posts, you know, you'll get some calls, guys, and don't be scared. You know, even though there's a lot of lawn care companies out there, but there's enough work to go around for us all, truth be told. So anyway, just make sure you guys always do a good job, good quality job, so that way your clients are always happy. And you know, I just started small, guys, kind of worked my way up, and ended up buying this trailer, and then I bought that mower. Of course, I'm making payments on it, and then I had a dirt bike. I had a Toro time cutter, and then I had a dirt bike, and I traded the dirt bike in somebody for that Toro time cutter, and that was my first zero turn. So I went from push mower to zero turn, but we have a tractor lawnmower that I used like a couple times on some big yards, and then I got that Toro time cutter, and I'll post a picture of that. I'll post a picture of my weed eater, a blower when it was brand new. Let's see here. My edger, well, I don't know about that. I'll just try to find a picture for you guys, like when I first started out. But like I said, I ended up getting that Toro time cutter, and that Toro time cutter I had in here, and then I sold it, and I bought that walk behind, but I guess I'm gonna sell that walk behind and invest in some more equipment. Getting bigger, hopefully I'll be able to run a crew, have a crew go out this season and run a bunch of stuff, because like I got that other trailer just sitting there pretty much waiting for another crew to be running it, but I want to have another mower, one that's actually going to be efficient, something that guys aren't going to get tired of, you know, being on. They're not going to hate it, you know, because if you send a guy out on that belt drive, you know, and you let him cut for, you know, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, they're going to quit. You know, they're going to be tired of it. They're going to give up. They're going to hate it. And you know, if you got guys that are doing a really good job, and you know, you like them, you know, make sure you pay them good. Make sure you know you do what you can to keep them around. Just because finding good help is hard. I think I've been through 8 guys in like the last like 2 seasons, but I had like 7 guys this past 2014 lawn care season, guys. So good help is hard to find. So if you find good help, try to keep them for as long as you can. So thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, and I'll try to keep posting videos, and if there's something that you guys want to see, just comment, and I'll try to do my best to post anything that you guys want to see. So thanks. Alright guys, this is my first push mower ever, a 21-inch self-propelled Troy-Bilt push mower. Had the bagger and everything.
nothing fancy, but it got the job done. This was my second mower given to me by a neighbor. Needed a new head, but I ended up getting it running to use for lawn care. This is the same Echo handheld blower that I have. It still runs. It was my first gas blower. And then this right here is a Ryobi Expanded. It was my first weed eater. And then I upgraded, traded my dirt bike in for this zero turn. It's a Toro time cutter.